With American Idol between seasons, many fans of the show are curious about what the judges are up to now that they get to have a break from their posts. In Carrie Underwood's case, she shocked her fans with an unexpected hair makeover. So, what does she look like now, and what are her fans saying about it? Carrie Underwood survived her first American Idol season as a judge. Without question, there was a lot of hype among American Idol fans when it was announced that Carrie Underwood would be returning to the popular singing competition as a judge. This homecoming from the former winner was a welcome change following the departure of Katy Perry. Carrie survived her first season as a judge in season 23, and many of her fans are hopeful for her return when the show kicks back in with season 24. Carrie is a big draw, and many viewers would love nothing more than to see her in the chair once again when the popular show comes back with a new season. Underwood shocks her followers with hair makeover. With American Idol between seasons, many fans of the show are curious about what the judges are up to with the extra free time on their hands. In Carrie Underwood's case, she ditched her platinum blonde look for a darker, more natural look, and it is surprising a lot of her fans. While showing off her darker color, Carrie also had plenty to say in the caption, writing, "Well, the last time I saw my natural hair color, I was probably about 12 years old, but I thought it might be time to give it a second chance. Thanks, at Hair by Catalan at Parlor 3 Beauty for helping me get back to my roots." Fans react to Carrie Underwood's new look. With Carrie Underwood recently flaunting this new hair makeover, many of her fans are chiming in with comments on this new change for her. One commenter said, "Girl, what a rich and luxurious cut, highlights/lowlights. You wear it well." A second commenter said, "You're absolutely gorgeous and so is your hair. Oh, and not to mention your incredible vocals." Raising hands, light skin tone, 2 hearts. "I'll never forget how you sang America the Beautiful a cappella at President Trump's inauguration. United States Red Heart, just incredible and blessed." Another commenter said, "YASS. I wish more women would embrace their more natural color. It looks great at Carrie Underwood." Another commenter piled on with the praise, writing, "You would look beautiful with any color." What do you think of Carrie Underwood's new look? Do you prefer this look to her usual platinum blonde? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For all the latest American Idol and Carrie Underwood news, come back again to TV shows Ace for more. Carrie Underwood dumps golden blonde hair, goes dark in new makeover, pic. Part 1. The photo that broke the internet. It began with a single post. No press release. No teasing stories about change coming soon, no product tie-in or backstage leak. Just a photo. On a Tuesday morning in late October, Carrie Underwood dropped it on her Instagram grid like it was nothing, as though the woman who had made golden blonde waves a country pop trademark could simply abandon them without fanfare. The shot was moody, almost cinematic. Black leather jacket, silver hoop earrings, a smoky-eyed gaze into the lens. But the real shock was in the hair. Gone were the honey-lit ribbons of sunshine that had spilled across every album cover since 2005. In their place was a deep, rich brunette, so dark it looked like the color of midnight coffee under stage lights. The caption read only, "Sometimes you have to burn the old pages to write a new story." No hashtags. No smiley face. Within minutes, her comment section was a flood of disbelief. "What is happening? I didn't even recognize you at first." Flushed face. "Is this for a role?" Queen of Reinvention crown. The photo amassed 1.2 million likes before lunch. Part 2. The private decision. 3 weeks earlier, Carrie had sat in a Nashville salon chair, her fingers drumming on her thigh while her longtime stylist Jenna ran the comb through those iconic golden strands. "You're serious about this?" Jenna asked, meeting her eyes in the mirror. Carrie nodded slowly. "I'm ready." "Ready for what?" "This is a big change. You've been a blonde since, what, forever? This is like," Jenna gestured at the hair, "your signature." Carrie smiled faintly. "Exactly. That's the problem." She hadn't told anyone yet, not her publicist, not her label, not even Mike, her husband. The desire to go dark had been building for months, a quiet rebellion she hadn't quite named until now. It wasn't about hair color, not really. It was about stepping into a new version of herself, one that wasn't boxed in by years of brand building and expectations. "Jenna," she said, voice low but firm, "I want to look in the mirror and see someone who's lived through everything I have. Someone who's not just smiling through it." Part 3. Flashbacks in foil. As Jenna sectioned the hair and began the coloring process, Carrie's mind drifted. She thought about the first time she'd been called America's sweetheart after winning American Idol. She was 22, wide-eyed, and the label's PR team had leaned hard into the blonde hair and bright dresses. It was the perfect visual shorthand for wholesome country charm. Over the years, that image had hardened into something she sometimes resented. Whenever she tried to deviate, a moodier music video, a smoky eyeliner phase, there had always been a subtle nudge back toward the sunny image. But the past 2 years had been different. She'd weathered storms privately and publicly. She'd taken time off the road to be with family, then returned with a fiercer edge to her performances. Somewhere along the way, the old blonde Carrie had started to feel like a ghost she was still being asked to impersonate. Part 4. The reveal at home. When she walked through the front door later that evening, Mike was in the kitchen, still in his post-practice hoodie. He looked up, smiled automatically, then froze. "Whoa," he said. "Babe." Carrie's heart pounded. "Do you hate it?" Mike set down the coffee mug and crossed the kitchen to her. "I love it. You look dangerous." She laughed. "Dangerous? In a good way. Like you're about to write a song that's gonna scare every guy in Nashville." Part 5. Fan Frenzy. By the next morning, entertainment blogs were ablaze. Headlines screamed, "Carrie Underwood's new look will have you doing a double take. From sunshine to shadow, Carrie goes brunette." Is a new album coming? Fans theorize after hair transformation. TikTok was full of side-by-side comparisons. Blonde Carrie belting Before He Cheats in 2006 versus dark-haired Carrie in the new photo. Some fans swore it was for an upcoming music video. Others speculated she was rebranding entirely, ditching the country pop crown for a moodier, rock-infused sound. Carrie watched the storm from her couch, sipping tea, smiling to herself. She knew the guesses would fly, but she wasn't ready to give away the truth just yet. Part 6. The Stage Test. 2 weeks later, she stepped onto the Grand Ole Opry stage for a surprise appearance. The moment she walked into the spotlight, a ripple moved through the crowd, audible gasps, then a swell of applause. She opened with a stripped-down version of Blown Away, her darker hair catching the light like polished mahogany. After the song, she leaned into the mic. "Y'all like the new hair?" The roar of approval was immediate.